You know, there's something truly special about being able to live life on your own terms, doing what you love, when you want, without relying on others. But let's be honest, as we get older, sometimes the little things around the house start to feel, well, a little more challenging. Maybe you've noticed it takes more effort to reach that top shelf in the kitchen, or stepping in and out of the shower doesn't feel as steady as it used to. Now, I want you to know, those small struggles don't mean it's time to give up your independence. In fact, with just a few simple adjustments around your home, you can make everyday life easier, safer, and more enjoyable. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this video, I'll share 7 practical changes you can make to your home. Nothing too complicated or expensive. That'll help you stay independent for years to come. These are things you can do at your own pace, one step at a time. So, let's get started with the first few adjustments. 1. Let there be light. Have you ever walked into a dimly lit room and felt just a little less sure of your footing? Poor lighting is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to trips and falls at home. But here's the good news. This is one of the easiest fixes. Start by adding brighter bulbs to your main living areas, especially in hallways, staircases, and near any steps. LED bulbs are a great choice because they're energy efficient and last a long time. If you have lamps in darker corners, consider switching them out for ones with higher wattage or adding a small night light for those middle-of-the-night bathroom trips. And here's a little pro tip. Motion sensor lights are fantastic for places like the hallway or bathroom. They turn on automatically when you walk by, so you never have to fumble for a switch in the dark. 2. Clear the clutter. Now, let's talk about something we all accumulate over the years, clutter. Those stacks of magazines, extra chairs in the hallway, or even loose rugs can turn into unexpected obstacles. Take a slow walk through your home and notice any spots where things tend to pile up. Maybe it's the entryway where shoes and bags land, or the coffee table that's become a catch-all for mail and knickknacks. Clearing those pathways doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything you love. Just give yourself clear, open spaces to move around safely. And while we're on the topic, let's talk about rugs. Those lovely decorative ones can be real trip hazards if they're not secured. If you have area rugs, consider using double-sided tape or a non-slip pad underneath to keep them in place. Or if you can, go bare-floored in high-traffic areas. It's one less thing to worry about. 3. Bathroom safety tweaks. The bathroom, a place where a little extra caution goes a long way. Slippery floors and low toilet seats can make this room trickier than it needs to be. But with a few small changes, you can make it much safer. First, grab a non-slip mat for the shower or tub. Those suction cup ones are inexpensive and easy to find at any home goods store. If you don't already have grab bars installed, now's the time to consider them. You don't have to make your bathroom look like a hospital. There are stylish options out there that blend right in. And here's a simple one. Raise your toilet seat. A raised seat or a sturdy frame with handles can make sitting down and standing up so much easier on your knees. If you're not ready for a permanent change, a removable seat riser is a great temporary solution. Now, these first 3 adjustments are just the beginning. Small changes like these can make a big difference in how you feel at home every day. And in the next part, we'll keep going with a few more easy but powerful tweaks, like making your kitchen more accessible and rearranging your furniture for better flow. But for now, why not take a quick look around your house and see where you might add a little more light, clear a pathway, or make the bathroom a bit safer. Remember, this isn't about overhauling your life. It's about giving yourself the freedom to enjoy it. We'll pick up with the next few adjustments soon. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next part. There's something comforting about a home that truly works for you, isn't there? A place where everything is within reach, where moving around feels effortless, and where you can focus on the things you love, not the little hassles. In the last part, we talked about lighting, clearing clutter, and making your bathroom safer. Today, let's keep the momentum going with a few more simple adjustments, starting with one of the most important rooms in the house, the kitchen. 4. A kitchen that works with you. For many of us, the kitchen is the heart of the home. It's where we cook, chat, and maybe even sneak a treat now and then. But if you've ever found yourself straining to reach a heavy pot on a high shelf or struggling to read tiny labels, You know it can also be a source of frustration. So, let's make it easier. Start by rearranging your most used items, dishes, pots, spices, so they're between waist and shoulder height. No more tiptoeing or bending down unnecessarily. If you have heavy appliances you don't use often, I'm looking at you. Stand mixer from 1985. Consider storing them lower or in another spot altogether. And here's a little trick. If your cabinets are deep and things get lost in the back, try pull-out shelves or Lazy Susans. They're inexpensive and make everything so much more accessible. Now, let's talk about labels. If you've ever grabbed the salt instead of sugar, or vice versa, you're not alone. Large, easy-to-read labels on jars and containers can save you time and hassle. You can even use a bold marker or buy pre-made labels, whatever works for you. 5. Furniture that supports you. Have you ever sat down in your favorite chair and then realized it's just a little too low to get out of comfortably? Or maybe your couch is so soft it feels like you're sinking into quicksand. Furniture that doesn't support you can turn simple moments into real challenges. The key is to choose seating that's firm, supportive, and at the right height. A good rule of thumb: when you sit, your knees should be level with your hips, and your feet should rest flat on the floor. If your favorite chair is too low, try adding a cushion or even a sturdy pillow to boost yourself up. And while we're at it, let's talk about armrests. Chairs and sofas with sturdy arms make sitting down and standing up so much easier. If yours don't have them, consider adding a side table or a walker with a seat nearby for extra support. One more thing, arrange your furniture so there's plenty of space to move around. Narrow pathways between tables and chairs can lead to bumps and stumbles. Give yourself room to walk comfortably. You deserve it. 6. Smart storage solutions. Now, let's talk about something we all deal with: storage. Whether it's seasonal clothes, extra linens, or those holiday decorations that only come out once a year, finding ways to organize things without straining is a game changer. First, avoid storing frequently used items in hard-to-reach places. If you've been keeping your everyday dishes in a high cabinet or your favorite sweater in the back of a closet, it's time to rethink. Keep the things you use often at arm's level. No bending, stretching, or risking a wobble on a step stool. For those items you don't need often, consider storage bins with handles that are easy to slide in and out. And if you have a closet that's packed tight, a simple reacher or grabber tool can help you snag things without overextending. Now, these might seem like small things, but when you put them all together, they add up to a home that truly supports you. And in the next part, we'll wrap up with one final and incredibly important adjustment that can make all the difference in staying independent. But for now, why not take a look at your kitchen, your seating, and your storage? See where a few small tweaks could make your daily routine smoother. After all, your home should be your sanctuary, not an obstacle course. Here's to making life at home just a little easier. I'll see you in the next part. You know, sometimes the smallest changes can make the biggest difference in how we feel in our own homes. Over these last 2 parts, we've talked about lighting, decluttering, bathroom safety, kitchen tweaks, furniture adjustments, and smarter storage. All simple things that add up to more confidence, comfort, and independence. Now, let's wrap up with one last adjustment, and honestly, it might be the most important of all. 7. Your personal safety net. No matter how many little fixes we make, accidents can still happen. That's why having a backup plan, your own personal safety net, is so important. First, let's talk about emergency contacts. Keep a list of important numbers, family, neighbors, doctors, in large print near every phone, or program them into your cell phone with easy-to-find labels like help or urgent. If you use a smartphone, consider setting up emergency features like fall detection or quick dial buttons. Next, think about wearing a medical alert device if you live alone or have health concerns. They've come a long way from those bulky neck pendants. Now there are stylish bracelets and even smart watches that can call for help if you need it. And here's something many people forget. Make sure your home is easy for others to access in an emergency. Give a trusted neighbor or family member a spare key, or install a lockbox with a code. Knowing someone can get to you quickly if needed brings incredible peace of mind. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine your home after making even just a few of these changes. Picture yourself moving through your space with ease, no straining to reach things, no worrying about tripping hazards, just comfort and freedom in the place you love most. That's what this is all about. Not about getting older, but about living well. Because your home should adapt to you, not the other way around. A final thought. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one adjustment that speaks to you. Maybe better lighting in the hallway, or finally securing those rugs. Then, when you're ready, tackle another. I'd love to hear which of these tips you try first. Drop a comment below and tell me about the changes you're making in your home. Your ideas might inspire someone else watching. If you found this helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Because everyone deserves to feel safe, comfortable, and independent in their own home, no matter their age. Here's to your home becoming even more of a haven. Thanks for watching, and remember, small steps lead to big changes. Until next time, take care and enjoy your beautifully adjusted space.